Alrighty, and we're back at it again, and this time we're going to go over the
ready.
Undernight In-Birth characters for BBTAG and what their changes are. So, from what I've learned so far, the Persona characters, besides a couple characters that got buffed, it's a little underwhelming, but I want to see how like the universal change for the Persona characters affects everybody. And for the BlazBlue characters, there are a couple of hype buffs. There are some nerfs that are gonna kind of like trigger a lot of people. It's a little questionable with a couple of these Arxis changes, but we'll see going forward. We're not even day one into 2.0, so we can't really determine anything such as if the character is actually strong, what the meta is gonna be, this, that, and the other. We can only speculate, we can only assume what everything's going to be. So, with that being said, let's just hop right into the 4 Undernight characters that we immediately see in the list, which is Hyde, Linne, big German man Waldstein, and Carmine. Yeah, exactly. We haven't even seen the 9 newcomers. We haven't even seen how big the fucking Blitz tank is going to change everything. We all know he's going to change the entire game. Let's be real. Alright, so first things first, normal tanks will use Insulator. Okay, let's get an example. Because I know there are some things that, oh, is Insulator just the name of a sword? Like this?
Split the sky!
Exactly, tank gang, let's go. So is this, I assume this is Insulator? Okay, so apparently this is more, okay, any of his sword moves. So any of his sword moves can have increased chip damage. Simple enough. So 5BBB has more scaling. Also simple enough. And then Bard Sinister. Or Ben Sinister. I thought, okay, that sounds a lot better. Ben Sinister. Oh, it's a new move. Okay. So during Black Orbiter and then 236C, which we don't have yet. At the moment, we have either 236A or 236B, which you can combo off of. But apparently he's gonna get a new move called Ben Sinister. Wait, Ben Sinister is the EX version, it says. Is that what it's... Oh, okay. So Ben Sinister is just this. So Ben Sinister is just the EX version of that. Got it. Okay, cool. So, Hyde didn't really change. He got a new move. Okay, cool. I mean, Hyde's kind of solid, so what do you change with a really decently good character? Like, he's already got some pretty good stuff. Like, this is honestly one of those characters that you can kind of throw into any team, and there you go. He's also a fairly good a solo character. Like, there's not much you can do with Hyde that hasn't already been done. Like, you can make him a little better, but then he'd be a little broken. You can make him a little worse, and then he would just be bad. He's honestly a really good middle ground character, so it's fine where he is. People can make him work, and then he's good. People, like, literally, he's like the perfect pick up the character day one, and you can play him character. Or you can master him and be a god, you know? Hyde literally has that kind of versatility. Exactly. You can't really change him without breaking it the whole fucking game. So next up is Linne.
Might as well.
Linne is kind of interesting in this game. She is also one of those characters where she's kind of good, but her health pool kind of stops her a little bit, as well as she doesn't do too much damage. Let's see what happens. So 5A is faster and has less blowback. Is that an anti-air? No, 5B is her anti-air, isn't it? Okay, okay. So it has less startup and less blowback. 4A,
Missed.
which is literally.
Take this.
I actually like playing Linne. She's actually kind of like the fun, fun random character. Yeah, 5B is okay. I don't know why I thought 5A would be a good anti-air, but I don't think it is. 5AAA. Has reduced startup. Okay. Both of her auto combo enders have reduced blowback, reduce the hit stop of the first hit, and extend the hitbox of the second hit upwards. Okay, so they're better. Crouching A has reduced startup. 236B.
Here I am.
Has a charged version of this move.
Slash through.
Okay. And
Might as well. You're just wasting your time.
I'm not aware of what the whirlwind is. Sorry. Whirlwind. Okay. Oh, it's a new move. Okay, that's why I can't do it. So, off of roll, she could do either A, B, or C, and it's called Tenketsu. And that's a new move. Okay. So, Linne has a couple new things, which, I mean, she is faster. She has new moves. You're literally adding more tools for Linne, which is good. Linne is kind of also in that awkward spot where if you do too much to her, she's going to be really good. Like, the Under Night characters, I feel... I can't really name any examples of who is bad. Because whenever I think of an Under Night character that's really bad, like, I thought Mika was garbage, but then I saw someone play Mika, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy is popping the fuck off. So, like, there's not too many characters in the Under Night side of this game that are in, like, the struggle bus, you know? Like, whenever you think that someone from the Under Night side is bad, they're actually really solid. And speaking of one who's really fucking good, here's Waldstein. Let's see what Waldstein got.
You're just wasting your time.
So 2B, more combo 3, second hit, can only move forward when it hits the opponent's thing. Oh, actually that's huge. So before you could do this, and no matter if your opponent's blocking, it always hits. Now it looks like it only hits if your opponent, if you hit your opponent. If you block... What? Oh, if it hits the opponent's main character. Got it. So if it hits the assist, then it won't hit. Got it, okay. 2BB has a higher hitbox. That's scary. Eisenagel. Oh, it's a ground bounce.
You're just
now.
wasting your time.
Wasn't it a ground bounce before? I almost feel like it was a ground bounce before. I know the assist is a ground bounce, but I thought it was a ground bounce before. So you could, like, so this was, so you could still, so this is now a ground bounce. Do you think it was a hard knockdown? Okay, so it never changed. So the only thing that changed before, this, that was it's gonna essentially be like that now.
As you wish. As you wish.
I thought the actual move used to have a ground bounce. It probably wasn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. So to accommodate the blowback distance has been decreased and the attackable time has been increased. Okay, cool. His grab.
You're just wasting your time.
His grab. Oh, his grab has the new universal command grab change where you can't throw him at the startup, or from the startup to the end of it. Cool. Whirlwind, which is... I'm sorry, Beautiful Wind. Let's see, what does that have now? Increased knockback distance. Okay. Increased extended the collision box upward during the action. Okay. So a couple things that extended for that. Not bad. And then the assist version of that.
Yikes.
The startup frames increased. You made that startup longer? It changed the startup motion. Oh, the startup motion changed. So maybe it just... I wonder if it immediately goes into it now instead of it being like... Rah, you know? So I wonder what that's going to look like now. Oops. Repressed.
Yikes.
Alright. That's Waldstein. Waldstein didn't get as many changes as I thought. I thought Waldstein was kind of a solid character, but Waldstein's kind of a situational I can't really throw him in every team kind of character. I throw him in a couple teams and it works. Like I played him with Yang. Of course, if you have Tager and Waldstein are god tier. That's why Koji Kong plays him. But these changes are okay. I think they're good for Waldstein. Carmine. I'm gonna throw blood everywhere and I'm gonna slowly die because of it. So his auto combo, the way that this works, if you're unaware, the fourth hit is a grab. I think it's an attack grab. I'll check that actually. I think it's an attack grab. Not random. I think it's an attack grab and.
As you wish.
All you got.
Yeah, it's an attack grab.
All you got.
It's an attack grab. And apparently for that and normal throw, which does the same thing.
Come on, get over here. Good.
These moves are actually vital to Carmine's kit because if you just keep throwing out blood puddles and don't either switch or grab, then you're just gonna kill yourself. You can't die to be yourself bleeding out, but you need to make sure you can heal too. Increase the percentage of health recovered if the health recovered is higher than the minimum recovery. Okay, so you get more healing essentially. Not bad. Jump B. Oh, right. I saw this. I wanted to test it out. So, if it reaches the corner of the... Oh, right. So, if it reaches the corner of the screen, apparently it goes... Apparently it goes off. Yeah, sure enough it does. So, it's not going to do that anymore. That'll just be laid down. That's actually really good. 214 A or B. Search for the opponent to a certain extent if the opponent is within the search radius. Okay. So I guess it's just it's gonna be a better zoning lockdown tool, so you can actually use it. So if you're in a certain range of the puddle, I assume this means that you can actually. You know, it'll actually hit him. And then apparently this is being changed. Was it called thrust? Let's see, right? Oh, the new move is called thrust. Okay. So, yeah, this move no longer exists, and it's called thrust. Okay, so these are 4 characters. Carmine really needed what he got, because if you, like I said, doing things like this kind of slowly killed him, and then if your opponent just did nothing but block, you were fucked. But now that you can do stuff like this, and it actually does something for you, instead of just being like, oh, I'm just gonna bleed myself to death, you know? Now I can just kind of grab my opponent, heal a little bit, and play this game again. You know, it gives Carmine something to do now, instead of just, I'm gonna just throw my blood, and I'm just like, you know? You have a little more. So these 4 characters are kind of at that spot where it's like, now I've done something, or now I'm at the spot where I am, there's not too much I can do. So these are kind of tweaks. Yeah. I mean, that's Carmine's kit, but he definitely needed more healing. Like, Carmine's kit is absolutely just, I can throw more pressure at you, but it is at the cost of my health, you know? So the fact that they buffed his kit is huge for him. Waldstein really didn't get too much. Linne got faster. Hyde, they didn't fucking change. This isn't bad, I suppose, but it's whatever.
Get ready!
Alrighty, next up for that is Orie, which I don't care for. Gordeau, Merkava, and Vatista. So, I'll admit, I really am not 100% sure what Orie does nowadays. Gordeau, oh my god, they butchered him. Merkava is actually pretty solid. He's actually really good. Like, he's actually, I think, like, if people say he's bad, I think he's actually really slept upon. Like, I would like to meet one person who thinks he's bad, and I will tell you everything why that is incorrect. And then there's Vatista. Vatista can be good. I just haven't met anybody who plays her correctly. And so Orie, let's see. Alright, so Orie, her 214 A and B is faster. Okay, that's how it works. So those come out faster. They have reduced startup. Thick and fast? That move is called Thick and Fast? No fucking way. It's actually called Thick and Fast. No fucking way. Okay. Anyway, that move is it's got reduced startup frames, and apparently it's got Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so I think what it Okay. So I'm thinking. Okay, so it says change the command. So I'm actually. It makes me wonder. What they meant by change the command. Okay, so they changed the command for A and B. So does that mean you could just do? Does it mean you can just do like either version no matter what? So like you could just summon your stand whenever you want and do whatever version of your stand whenever you want? That'd be interesting. So like you could do this, and then you could do like do the low version, make it Orie a little more mix and heavy. That'd be cool. And then they apparently gave her a new move where if you press C, or doing like to me, and the C version, or I'm sorry, like to me, and the C version, you do her force function, which is her fucking backflip. I know what that is. I think it means you can do thick and fast during B command and reverse. Okay, that's what I assume. And then Sacred Spire Lucent. Yeah, the name that they changed like 50 times. I remember seeing the patch notes. And that is this move. Just the invulnerability frames to be the same as the enhanced version. Okay, so it's actually just invincible. It's invincible like the same amount of time as the advanced version. Okay. Alright.
What do we have here?
Now there's Gordeau, the character whose Grim Reaper has no back hitbox. I tried playing this character the other day. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be fun. My opponent jumped over it, and I'm like, oh, that's sad. Okay, let's see if they actually changed that at all. Okay, so the 5A combo. They apparently worsened the recovery frame difference. I have never seen anybody really throw this out. I've never seen anybody throw this out. So the fact that they worsened the recovery frame difference, according to this, increase the untechable time, sure. Increase the height of the blowback. I mean, fine, but I've never seen anybody use this move ever. But you probably will for Cross Assault. What is it called again? Cross Raid? Cross Raid? Yeah. 5BB.
You can't run.
Y'all know this.
Mortal slide.
This is the scrub killer move.
Can't run.
Increase the pull-in effect. Okay, that's cool. Increase the hitbox on the second hit. Okay.
Mortal slide.
Okay. Precise aim. Change the effect of the spinning portion to slip down. Okay. And then, of course, my favorite version of assimilation.
It's time to harvest you.
Oh, you thought I was going to hit you for a combo version of assimilation. I had to throw it. Okay, so it has the same command grab properties as everybody else. But only on the C version. It's okay. Alright, now Merkava. Apparently I've been spoiled. Kidding. Apparently I've been informed. That
What do we have
our noodle
here?
boy here just got hit with
Are you scared?
So... Oh, he has less height on his jump. Really? Really? Interesting. So he has less jump. And now when he flies, it's got less height as well. Interesting. Change his timing to perform another action to be later. Oh! Interesting. Same with the back version, and reduce the movement speed. That actually feels slow already. You're making this slower? Holy shit, clip this guy's wings already. Jump B, okay. Change to be able to cancel to base, change his skills only on hit.
Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Oops. Oh,
Smiling.
so you can only do stuff like this on hit. So if your opponent blocks, which I'm sure you were able to do before, huh? Stuff like this. Yeah, stuff like that. Really good pressury stuff. Then now you can't do that. Oh, that's funny. Holy shit. And he's got increased recovery on his assist. Wow, they really nerfed him. That's crazy.
Good choice.
Am I too surprised? Not really. Okay, so the one thing I know about Vatista that everybody fucking lost their shit about is she has bits, which is apparently replacing Sedilius Fragmentum. Or Sedilius Fragmentum, whatever. Which is... Oh, they get rid of... Wait, no, that doesn't seem correct. Wait, is that correct? They get rid of the ball? No, the bouncy ball! Okay, I don't like Vatista all that much, but I like the bouncy ball. Are you kidding me? Oh. Alright, you got your bits, fucking Vatista player, but at what cost? Alright. So 5AA has reduced blowback, increased the height of the blowback on the last hit, and increased the untechable time. Okay, cool. 5AA, which is this. Oh, is this the one where she has this? Blah, 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 blah. Alright. So for the third hit of that combo, she has increased startup, increased the attack active frame, so she has more active frames, okay. And then reduced blowback, okay. And then for the last hit, she has reduced blowback, and then she has increased the height of the blowback on the last hit. So this will go farther. Okay, that makes sense that it should go farther. Aerial Lumen Stella, the A version. Oh, it just the projectile. The trajectory changes. Okay. And then we don't get this anymore. But don't worry, we get Sedilius Fragmentum. We lose Lumen Stella El Lance. And lastly, for her Clash Assault, there's fixed an issue where the first active frame is not hitting certain characters with low posture. Like Orie, maybe? Oops, not at all.
Good choice.
Huh. Well, that
What do we
sucks.
have
We
here?
okay. So I'll admit, I surprise, surprise, I low key kind of like Vatista, and I'm sad that we're losing the bouncy ball. All right. Okay, so there's only 3 more characters left. Damn, these are shorter than I thought. I guess the BlazBlue character. Were there more BlazBlue characters than there are everybody else? I feel like they're.
Please select your
1, 2,
character.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 12. No, hold on. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, there are. Holy shit, there's 17 BlazBlue characters. Yeah, okay, so that's why. There's 17 BlazBlue characters. There's like 11 or 12 of everything else. Okay. Yeah, so that's, interesting. Alright, yeah, these are going to be surprisingly short. I think the last one I'll do is I'll just put the Ruby characters, with Heart, of course, and then my final thoughts on everything, and we'll go from there. So, the last characters that we have are going to be Yuzuriha, Seth, and Mika. I did a little weird. So if you're following along with the patch notes, I'm going to do Yuzuriha, then Seth, then Mika. So I did a little weird, so apologies. So with Yuzuriha is probably the best character in this game as of this patch, pre 2.0. So I mean, if you think about it, literally think of like all the people who played in these teams. Literally like Base, Flux, they all play Yuzuriha Mitsuru. I have to actually refer to my notes again. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to refer to my notes. Fenrich also played Mitsuru and Yuzuriha. Fucking Chame played Mitsuru Akihiko, like I was saying earlier. Point being, Mitsuru you can literally throw anywhere. She could be a point character. She could be an anchor character. She's literally so good. Her buttons are good. Her literally like you have to do so much like to her to make it so that way she could probably be in line with everybody. And I've seen a lot. Even like I remember, I think I see it. The last thing I saw in regards to Yuzuriha is when everybody was first getting introduced to 2.0. Base was trying out combos for Yuzuriha, and she was saying that the combo like strings and everything like that Yuzuriha normally would do in 2.0 are way different. Makes me think that she's going to stay dedicated to her, but it makes me also think that a lot of people are going to just drop her. That being said, let's see what happens. So, Yuzuriha has, like I said, a lot of good buttons. A lot of good buttons, a lot of good skills. If you know how to play Yuzuriha, good. Because it's probably one of the best characters. So 5B has increased hit stop, okay. 5AAA has increased untechable time, okay. That's sure, fine. 5BB increased hit stop as well. Yeah, these are literally her B strings are the strings that you'll be seeing from her the most. Like yeah, stuff like that. That's the stuff that you'll see. For each B, after using 3 times, after 3 times B. Where's third type sever? Was I not doing that? Hold on. After using each B, use 3 times B, right? Hold on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, is that what it is?
I gotcha. What? Here we go.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. So there's reduce the additional program. Oh, so there's they got rid of the additional scaling. They increased the blowback, Change to be able to get into Stance of Mighty, Key, and Quiet Heart after the move, which is... I think I know what that stance is, yeah. Part 2. Yeah, okay, that's the stance. So I guess you could do that now. So I guess after Sever, you can do it now. Okay, cool. So, okay, it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. Maybe she's not horribly butchered. Reduce the hit stop of the aerial version. Oh, got it, okay. Look at me, I'm a Yuzuriha player. Wait, hold on, is that combo that easy, really? Hold on. Oh, I need to let the whole thing down. Wow, okay, so that's how people do the B loop. Got it. Anyways, I get the point. Reduce the hit stop of the aerial version. Okay. So there's more hits. Okay, wait, they reduce the hit stop, so there's less hit stop. Okay. Change the falling timing of the aerials to be slower. Okay, so you fall slower. Yep. Increase the recovery frame. Okay, so they did a lot with just that move in particular. Crouching B. Increase the hit stop. Crouching C. Increase the height of the blow. But oh my god. Like, okay, so now I see why people are saying, okay, Yuzuriha's combos are going to be way different. Because you're literally changing
what's wrong?
the formula for how she works. Holy shit. Okay. Jump B. Yeah. Rip JB loops. Good. Smart combo 4, second hit. Oh, wait. Okay, sure. This move has increased tech time. Oh, so you need to do something like this now?
Sharpening my blade.
Got it.
Here I am. Sharpening
You gotta do
my
something like that now?
Here I am.
I actually didn't know I could do that combo.
Over here. Subtle. Sharpening my blade.
So you essentially have to do something like...
Sharpening my blade. Down.
I don't know how Yuzuriha works. Essentially, I got it right the first time. Point being, you essentially have to do that now that her fucking shit's gone. Second type bloom, which is... that. First circle forward A, B, or C. There is no change to the startup of Stance of the Mighty Key and Quiet Heart. Okay. What does it mean? There is no change to the startup of Stance of Mighty Key and Quiet Hearts. There is no change to the start. Okay, so that just means it's not changed. Okay. There's good old over here.
Crashing the party. Over here. Didn't see me. Here I am.
Okay. Change to be able to get into the. Okay. So I guess so. Yeah. Before you can stance into it, but now you can. Got it. Okay, so now you can only do this once in the air.
Didn't see me. Shift. Over here. Speed sound. Over here. Here I am. Shift. Here I am. I saw that. Over here.
Thank God, because I'm stupid.
Shift.
So if you do this 50
Over
times,
here.
if you literally do this in my face, I'm
See
fucking
me.
stupid.
Over here.
Like, just if you just do
See
this,
me.
slash yourself is slower to start up, or start up to go to state such. Okay, got it. Gotcha. All right, and now,
俺が仕留める
so
Yuzuriha
Light speed.
her forward slash, or her forward partner skill, or her back partner skill, they both, okay, so the forward partner skill has increased startup, and the back partner skill has increased recovery. Okay? So Yuzuriha is getting, like, fucking mad change, but I think she's still playable. I wonder if this is gonna put her, like, as, like, the best character in the game, so, like, maybe she has a contender. I still think the team of Mitsuru and Yuzu could still work, though. Like, it's gonna take a lot more than this to change Mitsuru. This is essentially like, if anybody remembers, like, when they transitioned Ruby, everybody was like, oh god, Ruby's gonna be fucking horrible. But look at Ruby, she's still really fucking good, you know? So, we'll see. Alright, we're gonna go right to Seth, because I don't want to do the press the assist button right now.
始めよう
Or the record button right now for the training mode. Match Koi! She has a new, or he has a new button. Down, in the air. So I assume this is like a straight fall? This has to be like a fast fall, right?
風が騒がしい
Okay. We're just gonna say for the sake of this conversation, this is a fast fall. His DP has reduced the hit stop. My frames are dropping. Fixed now. Feels so good because Gordeau died to keep her from... Right, exactly. A plus D. Increase the height of the blowback. Okay, so this is a little better. But I still would never just randomly throw it out. His super... Wait, what is this? Hold on.
シュン前
There's gotta be a new move, right? Either way, the various sequence, which is this.
終わらせる全ての幻想は消え
This is another instance of the opponent can't be hit until the last hit connects, which makes sense.
シュン前
So, like, if a rogue assist comes out and he tries to hit you, then, you know, it's not gonna work. Distant Frontier. That's not a move that he had before. Oh, Distant Frontiers is Astral. Got it. Adjust the timing of this time stop and wall stick, making it easier to like regard. Okay, so it's easier to land. Got it. Yeah. Can't get killed by your own assist. Absolutely.
I can take him.
And his back.
Get out
I actually
here.
like this. I think this is actually
Come
really
on.
good.
命だな
I saw that. Speed sound. I saw that. Hi. Subtle.
Anyway, so this comes out there. This actually has increased recovery frames.
俺が仕留める
Alright, now to Mika. Mika. There's a couple of things I'm actually surprised about.
風が騒がしい
So she has reduced blowback on 5AA. I don't know why it slowed down there, but whatever. First auto combo, extend the collision. Okay, downwards.
次はないと思え
Sure. Bar combo 2, third hits. Reduce the untechable time and reduce the landing recovery. Oh. The butt slam got buffed.
次はないと思え
Jump B, is that Nope, that's not what I thought it was. I'm thinking of Jump A. Jump B is... Oh! Oh, they gave her the charged version of this move? Holy shit, that's actually crazy. I wonder how long it's gonna hard knockdown for this. They gave her charge C from Under Night. That's crazy. Okay, cool. 2, 3, 6. Okay, Mika missile. Increase the attack level, increase the damage, added projectile added projectile invulnerability? In the EX version, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Alright, during the additional version of the EX missile, add projectile. Okay, so there's just projectile invulnerability on this version. That's cool. That's actually super cool. Mika-chan cannon. EX version goes through projectiles. This is footage of a Rocky Yuko Azia died. Are you talking about now, or are you talking about in 2.0? Because I see the buff, like the buff here. Because it says added, so maybe they added it somewhere? I mean, maybe they added additional. Oh, 2.0? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. That's so cool. If an Aki Yuko's gonna do Zeo Dive full screen, if I'm playing Mika, I'm absolutely doing Mika Cannon, or Mika Missile. The EX version of Mika Cannon, got the change, that all the grapplers got. Cool, I didn't know you could combo off that. Watch Koi!
I got this.
And then from this, it can go faster. The maximum speed's increased. You just have any of the attack to be faster. It literally just moves faster. That's literally all it is. It just moves faster. Ababa, I'm coming, zoners. Ababa. Okay, and that's it. So the Under Night changes are kind of interesting. Actually, they're kind of cool. They're really cool. The Mika one was really cool. A lot of it showed me though that a lot of the Under Night characters, a lot of them, not all of them, were kind of in a solid place, and not really many of them needed to be changed. Gordeau still has a shitty Grim Reaper. Orie got a new move. Let me think without cheating. By cheating, I'd be looking. Carmine has additional healing. Hyde didn't really change. Linne's faster. Waldstein didn't change too much. He got a ground bounce, all it is. 2, 3, 6. So the Under Night characters seem like they're kind of in their like where they are right now, and they're not really changing. Which means, oh, and Yuzuriha kind of is different, literally. But like when it comes to the Under Night characters, it seems like in this kind of style of game, they really don't need to change much. Which I kind of got that impression from when I first booted up the game. When I was like, oh, this game's made for everybody that's not the Persona characters. So I guess next time I will go over the Ruby characters. I'll go over Heart, and I'll put in my final thoughts on what I expected from 2.0. See you guys next time.